Hi there, so this could be a very controversial video, and today we're just going to touch base really with regards to when we first started our fundraiser to get Toby to Mexico, Neurocytonics. And what you do as a parent, you reach out to organisations out there and try and get support, even financial support. And one of the organisations we got in contact with was Micah SRF, which is Syngap Research Fund, and the key words there are research fund.
So I emailed them back in February, right at the beginning of our fundraising campaign, and told them about this therapy that we found at Neurocytonics. We really wanted to give it a try. We were willing to travel halfway across the world to do this, a big upheaval in our lives.
Stressful.
Yeah, and so Toby would like be the guinea pig really for Syngap1.
Yeah.
But it was a no-brainer because it was non-invasive and no side effects, wasn't it?
And we were hoping that any data that come back from Toby was going to be presented to the Syngap1 community, and it give hope to families out there.
Yeah.
But sadly, we are being censored and we were a bit ignored. We were emailing Mike, he did come back to us in an email and said, WhatsApp me. So I did WhatsApp him, and sadly he's ignored the WhatsApp, and this is back in February 2025, which you can see on the screen. We've also been censored.
Yeah, we've been posting videos in different groups, international groups and global support groups, everything. And we've had them removed, and I've messaged and saying, why have you, just let me know why you removed the videos, and they've just been totally ignored.
And I think what's happened is we are their worst nightmare, because they've had clinical trials being planned probably from last year, and one of Mike's videos that came out earlier this year was about the clinical trials and how much he loves Big Pharma, very theatrical about it. They're worth 20 billion, 500 billion, and they're worth that much money because we're all ill, and that's the problem. But, what they're saying is, you haven't got any data, there's no data. Well, there's video evidence now of Toby changes from incontinent to continent, becoming more vocal, behaviours change, which is truly amazing. The speech is remarkable, to be honest with you.
But what we did was, what Toby went on was a clinical research trial, wasn't it? It just didn't involve any drugs.
Yeah.
So we just would think that this therapy should be given as much publicity as the other clinical research trials. I'm not saying don't do the clinical research trials, every parent would do what
it's your choice. It's your choice, but I don't think they're presenting both sides of the story.
No, yeah.
That's what's going on here. And the other thing they keep saying is you haven't got the data, you haven't got the data. I mean, who goes and reads PubMed? Nobody reads PubMed. That's where they publish all this scientific data. And the only way people are going to find out is through the mainstream media. Well, who controls the mainstream media? I mean, if you've got industries like organisations that have 500 billion, 20 billion assets,
Biogen,
they're not
$20 billion company, significant player in this space, has partnered with them to take their drug, this disease model.
So please share and sign.
Thank you.